Hey guys, welcome to Science Appliance, where we apply the science. And welcome back to another Fnaf theory video, one which I haven't done in a long time in fact. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, I had other plans and stuff, but now I'm back and I'm gonna make the Fnaf universe explode, as if it hasn't exploded already. Now, recently Scott once updated his site, nothing big, and it's not going to be the main focus of today's video, but he uploaded another custom night image basically saying that he has finished work on the office, and now he is working on importing the characters with their functions into the office. Right now, when I'm speaking, he is 4% done, and he has done the animatronics Golden Freddy and Helpy, and he's told us what they do and stuff. I'm not going to go through that in today's video, but if you want to go and see that, then go and watch Dorco's video or go and look at the Steam post or whatever. So yeah, I probably think he's going to continue to update his site frequently over the next few months or so. So there was a theory that I did quite a while ago about the Gravestones. Ironically, the video was titled "The Gravestones Solved." That's ironic because there was one thing that bugged me ever since I released that video, and that is that the Gravestones haven't actually been solved yet. And it's disappointing too, because it's like the box. Everyone has a mixed opinion on it, and to our knowledge it's something that's very difficult to process to us. However, it must be completed. If this is in fact the end of the series as we know it, then due to the laws of the completion principle, everything should fit together with everything else. That's why the Gravestones are what are needed to be solved right here, right now. And that's why today I'm going to continue with my attempt to solve it. Now there's a lot of speculation about this picture online, because, suck it up, although we don't want to admit it, it could be anyone in any grave. Popular choices include William's child victims, night guards, and the Afton family. But that don't make much sense. There are 6 graves, 2 of which are unseeable, 2 of which have the same font, 1 of which has a large crack, 1 of which has a butterfly on it, and 4 of them with clear names of Gabriel, Fritz, Susie, and Jeremy. So what I'm going to do is come up with my own theory, and let me tell you, it's exactly the same one as I talked about in the Gravestones Solved video, episode 10. In that video I basically talked about how Scott must have included a religious aspect to the game, and how possibly the 4 angels in the Bible could be related with the 4 gravestones with names on them. As many other people have pointed out, this gravestone image matches up pretty well with the FNAF 3 ending, so I made this kinda table. Gabriel is Freddy, who relates to Angel Gabriel, whose name means God is mighty. Fritz is Foxy, who relates to Angel Lucifer, whose name means light bearer. Susie is Chica, who relates to Angel Raphael, whose name means God heals, and Jeremy is Bonnie, who relates to Angel Michael, whose name means like God. I made sense of all of these in the previous video, so go and watch it. I've got everyone's name down here except, God. Yeah, that's right. If these guys were in fact supposed to be related to the 4 angels, then who is the master of all the angels? God. It's an interesting question, and of course no one can answer that in reality, let alone a video game. But I tell you that there is evidence. There is some evidence pointing it to being none other than the beloved, not so beloved, but beloved phone guy. Now, in order to prove this, you have to think as if it was 100% confirmed that he was God, and try to make sense out of it as much as you can. So that's what I did, and I tell you there is a close to no evidence disproving this. Let's have a look at some evidence. One line that really bugged me from Phone Guy is this line.
See, I told you wouldn't have any problems. Did Foxy ever appear in the hallway? Probably not. I was just curious. Like I said, he was always my favorite. One more thing. Don't forget the music box. I'll be honest, I never liked that puppet thing. It's always thinking, and it can go anywhere. I don't think the Freddy mask will fool it, so just don't forget the music box. Anyway, I'm sure it won't be a problem. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
So from this we can gather 2 things. Firstly, Foxy is Phone Guy's favourite animatronic, and secondly, the puppet is his least favourite. Let's start with Foxy. Now, if you know basic algebra, you know that we can substitute certain letters with certain numbers, as long as the values are the same. Therefore, we are able to swap out the character of Phone Guy with God, and Foxy with Lucifer. Therefore, as long as Foxy is Lucifer and Phone Guy is God, this should work. And it does. Lucifer was always God's favourite cherub. That was until he became an Azazel, or Satan. Now, if you don't know, an Azazel is another word for an angel that has fallen from heaven, which also fits in with the theory. We established last episode that Foxy was in Pirate's Cove because he became an Azazel, away from the other animatronics. But the fact that Foxy betrayed Phone Guy is interesting, because here's the thing. We don't know who killed Phone Guy, as we hear in FNAF 1. A lot of people speculated Golden Freddy, who I say to you, fair point. The audio of the jump scare through the phone and real life jump scare is at exactly the same. However, what do we hear before the jump scare? We hear the knocking on the door, just as Foxy would normally do in FNAF 1. Even if Foxy didn't end up killing him and that was Golden Freddy, Foxy is still betraying him. And maybe Golden Freddy's on Foxy's side, as they are the only two animatronics we hear here. And a lot of people would say that Golden Freddy is just a hallucination anyway, so it can't kill him. Okay, now let's talk about the puppet. Phone Guy says that the puppet is always thinking, and it can go anywhere. But what in the world does that mean? Because he also says that he didn't like the thing very much. Well, the fact that he is always thinking it could go anywhere could relate to the gameplay mechanics in FNAF 2. The fact that it has its own mind and is the only animatronic who knows exactly where to go quickly without getting off track. But, of course, what does that have to do with my Phone Guy equals God theory? Well, remember the origin story of the puppet? A little girl stood outside Fredbear's family diner getting killed by Purple Guy before inheriting the soul of the puppet? That has a lot to do with it. But unfortunately, you're gonna have to wait until another episode comes out. And believe me, it will be a good one. It'll explain the puppet, Phone Guy, and most importantly, the Gravestones. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye!